Talofa Samoana. A powerful way to learn a new language is to narrate or describe the world around us in that language. In this new series of Samoan lessons, we're using photographs as our windows to the world. Each image will help us start thinking in Samoan as we practice our vocabulary and sentence structures to describe what we see. In today's video, we are admiring this beautiful photo of elephants in the desert. Now, let's imagine your elderly grandmother is blind and she only understands Samoan. How would you describe this image to her? Now, you can approach this activity however way you like, but a simple strategy is to start by labeling what we see with their Samoan words. Then we'll look at putting these words together into simple statements. Okay, let's start with some nouns. First up, of course, we see elephants, elefane in Samoan. I see a road, awala. I see ears, tsalinga, eyes, mata, nose, isu. I see some legs, vai. I see tails, si'u. And one prominent feature of an elephant is their tusk. I had to ask what a tusk is in Samoan because I didn't know, but I found out it is seu. So a tusk is seu. Now these elephants are in the desert. Desert is toafa. And I can imagine there's a lot of dust in the air. Dust is befu. Now, let's talk about how we can put these words into simple statements. One of the most simple statements you can make in English begins with there is, as in, there is an elephant. There is expresses that something exists. And to do that in Samoan, we say e iai. We can also say olo'o iai. So, looking at this image again, we can tell our blind grandmother, e iai le elefane, there is an elephant. Olo'o iai le isi elefane, there is another elephant. Or we could say e iai elefane, there are elephants, as in more than one. Okay, you give it a go now. What's a simple statement you could make in Samoan about the road, or the desert, or the dust? What did you come up with? E iai le awala. Olo iai le toafa. E iai pefu. If your sentences look like mine, malo lava. You did good. Now let's look at another very simple kind of statement, but one that is more descriptive. In English, a statement goes like this. Something is somehow. The something is the subject, and it could be, for example, the elephant. And the somehow is an adjective. For example, big. In English, we like to start with the subject and then describe it, as in, the elephant is big. In Samoan, we can do it either way. We can start with the subject, ole elefane e te le, or we can lead with the description, e te le elefane. Got it? Okay, I'm going to let you come up with some more of these simple descriptive statements, but first let's make sure that we have enough adjectives to work with. Let's see, I already gave you te le for big. You can also say la po'a, which is also big, but more like fat big. The opposite of te le is la ititi, small. How else can we describe this picture? Colors are descriptive words. What color would you say these elephants are? I'm thinking they're reddish, so lanumumu. And the road around them is kind of yellowish, so lanu sama sama. But the main adjective that comes to mind when I look at this picture is hot, vivela. Okay, over to you again. Remember, something is somehow. What are some simple descriptive sentences you can come up with using the Samoan nouns and adjectives we've learned from this picture? Here are some of mine. Drop your sentences in the comments so we can have a look at them. And I'll see you in our next Samoan language lesson. Okay, bye.